Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. Shri Ramakrishna to Bankim, let me tell you something. What will you gain by floating on the surface? Dive a little under water. The gems lie deep under the water. So what is good of throwing your arms and legs about on the surface? A real gem is heavy. It does not float. It sinks to the bottom. To get the real gem, you must dive deep. The reality lies as the substratum for us to first experience it. Then we will see everywhere and at all times. Now look at our own bodily existence. Our body, I am identifying as self, myself. When I sleep, I leave it off. It is lying somewhere unrelated to me. I am not aware of it, nor I have any identity to do with it in sleep. How? External most layer. How many layers I have to transcend to know myself? Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya. After that, how the layers will. Afterwards you see, once they all become transparent, you see the Atman everywhere. You are the not only body, you are the external world also. Inner and outer has become one and identified with the real substratum of the whole universe with which it is pervading and it is manifestation. Till you reach that, you will not know. You are only aware of one by one layer as you transcend. So the reality lies deep within, is as much deep within as much it is all pervading. It is all pervading, but till you reach that, you will not identify it elsewhere. Because with that, the identity with the body breaks off. Once the identity breaks off, and you are witness of all the three states, you are witness of all the three levels of existence, then you are free. So Sri Ramakrishna is telling, dive deep within. One by one layer to cross, and each crossing opens a new dimension with more beauty. The world you are seeing, identifying with this body, is nothing. It's a shadow only. Real begins after the Manomaya Kosha. Mind also is like an ocean of mind, thoughts appearing and disappearing. When you transcend the Manomaya Kosha and enter Vijnana, from there begins the spiritual experiences. And those dimensions cannot be compared with these things. Now, you can never compare waking state with a dreaming state. In dream, anything is possible, anything can happen, and how much unreal you see. The moment you wake up, the world is not there. Like that, you seeing world which is not there presently. That reality comes into picture. So you have to transcend a few layers, just Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya. The moment you cross it, the spiritual experiences begin. New dimensions. It is not darkness, just like you go into the darkness in sleep. It is not that. It is unreality. No, it is reality. That's why it is called Sat Chittananda. Existence bliss. It is manifestation of that. You are seeing the light and going inside. When you are going in sleep, you are seeing the darkness and going inside to darker and dark till you reach transcend all the layers covering. But in meditation, you are turning inside and seeing light, 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 more and more light, more and more beauty. And what you see today will not be there. It will be entirely different because it is just like it's consciousness, just like cloud. A world you are seeing today and going and coming back and while going, it's already changed. Everything is changing. New experiences, limitless, because it is self-willed. It is a world of Chaitanya, not even of Manas. Mind has limitations. Mind can express and design or do anything within the range of what knowledge it has acquired. It cannot do unknown things. It can do known things only. It can manipulate and make many things. It can design, it can think, intellect can add to that and design. But it must be within the range. It cannot go beyond the range. But there it is not there. It is not your will. It is not my will. It is nobody's will. And every object is self-willed. It is God. And you are experiencing God each time in a different way. If something is there with form, and as you are seeing it, the form is changing already. And each form is a reality. It is Chaitanya. It is Chaitanic hue, color what you see. It is not physical light and physical light's color. It is not non-material. It's all material. So each one, it is able to converse with you. It is lively. It may not know your language, but it has its own way of birds. How the birds converse with them within themselves. How the animals express their feelings. A cow you are rearing, a dog in the home, how it reacts to your feelings, how it expects you to react to its feelings. Same way, everything is living, every form is living, it is changing. Suppose now a dog you have and it changes into an elephant, next moment it is changing. Just for example I am giving, how it will be looking. Just a transformation, just a transformation, just a transformation. And everything is expressing Ananda. Out of Ananda, it is changing itself. Out of Ananda, just like children. They are sitting, now they get up and start going there, look here, there, come back. It is its own will. It can easily move about. And it can change. It changes its moods, its thoughts. Like that. It is, now it cannot change its form. It can move. It can express. Now he's sitting, now he can start dancing, that child. Now he can laugh, he can do within these ranges. But it cannot change its form. It cannot change its form. It cannot change its color. Suppose there is an object which can change its color, which can change its form. A child goes and takes away something, mother is coming, it changes its form, is how it will be. Mother cannot identify. Like that, it can do anything, it can present itself anyway, but whatever it presents, whatever you see, whether it is tree-like or a fruit-like or anything, It is expressing Ananda. Great peace, great joy. Where there is no suffering, there is no end. So everything is expressing Ananda and it's giving you Ananda. The changes are becoming Ananda. Not painful, nothing, no suffering. Eternal joy, eternal peace. Because form has dissolved. This is manifestation of same. Once you get enlightenment, then you will see everything. Again, spiritual. There is nothing material. What we are thinking material is no more there. It is a world of God. God has taken those forms. So Sri Krishna study dive deep because the germs are heavy and they settle at the bottom. Just like the Chaitanya is heavy and bodily existence matter, it cannot. It goes and settles down, Chaitanya. Each time you sleep, all the power, its manifested force also go back. It is there. Your manifestation. The sun is there, sun rays that come. They also go back when we sleep. So there you find the real gems. So if you want the gem, if you want the Atma Jnana, leave all the external thoughts and go deeper, 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 deeper. And then it opens up last door. The 10th door opens, then you enter into the infinity. Bankim. Sir, what can we do? This is the same thing. When you go to the villages, ask any farmer, how is your crops, how are the weather and all. If he has something to weep and tell, again come back to the same story. Oh, what to do? This happened, that happened, last time there was no rain, this time no heavy rain. Something. The same tone and same thing. That is, the heat can break and come out, but it doesn't. Right? This one is not there. Again he goes back to, it is like sitting on a sofa, Sri Krishna says, the spring is best, when he gets up again. It's coming back to the same story again. Where is it? I am a householder, I am this and that. The limitations he has to break. But, sir, what can we do? We are tied to the cork. Cork is something like that. So floats always in water. It doesn't sink. Cork. Huge cork. This one, they used to tie for the children for swimming. It's something like our thermocol. Very light material, naturally available amidst the trees and inside the cores. We use it for bottles, corking. We are tied to a cork. It prevents us from diving. It is sinking. The rivers and all, children tie empty boxes or cans to their back so that they will not get sunk. We are tied to a cork. It prevents us from diving. Master, all sins vanish if one only remembers God. That constant remembrance in and through all activities. All sins vanish if one only remembers God. We don't remember. Even with mind is full, it's like a slate or a board on which every point is written. And when we write something more, you cannot recognize. It's full. Children will write from here, there, and you are going to write Rama on that. Children have written, the whole word is filled, and you have got it. Now, your Rama, however big you write, it will not be visible at all. Because whole word is full with so many letters, small, big, and nobody can identify it independent of the word. Like that is our mind. So many things are filled. World, the whole world, family problems, office problems, likes and dislikes, all this is filled in the mind, and he wants to remember God. Now, this makes the remembering of God is overpowered by presence of other things. So, it has to be, you may not be able to erase all that, but it will be sent to the background so that it becomes slowly fading away. In the faded background, you brighten this side, show. Now there is a transparent glass, and behind the glass, so many things are there. Now just make that transparent glass into translucent. Then objects are there, individually also you can see, but you cannot see it clearly. It is translucent. So it looks dull and it is not clear. But if you write something on the glass, it's clearly visible. Like that, all these things you do, send it to background and remember God. When you are remembering God, it has to go to the background. It is occupied the whole mind. Mind is occupied always with activities, people around, duties and responsibilities, each one's nature. Suppose I ask to go and tell something to someone, immediately he thinks, can I tell it? How will he react? All these are filled. Mind is filled with everybody's character, everybody's nature, because he wants to manage. Because he is there managing all these things. When we leave it to God, you manage, you will not worry. And God is there to manage the inner feelings of others. So he becomes like a child. He goes and tells. He doesn't wait for the result. He doesn't look into the result. There is someone else to look into the results. So how the transformation takes place. So this must be sent to background. How do you do? Looking upon everything as passing away. There is no importance. What happened 15 days before, which I took seriously, is no more there. But all these are passing through. We need not wait. Immediately it goes back. God alone is real. It is eternal. It is my goal. It is my aim. My culmination. I should not forget that. When you remember God, the world must go to the background. How do you send the background? By looking upon it as passing events which are not to be remembered. To attend to that, attend it. But no carryover. Master, all sins will vanish. One only remembers God. Remembrance, how difficult it is. It's not very difficult if you are prudent, if you are careful. His name breaks the fetters of death. You must die. Otherwise, you can't get the gem. Listen to a song. Dive deep, O mind. Master sang in his sweet voice. Dive deep, O mind, dive deep in the ocean of the God's glory, beauty. If you descend to the uttermost depths, there you will find the gem of love. Go seek, O mind, go seek Vrindavan in your heart, where with his loving devotees, Krishna sports eternally. Light up, O mind, light up true wisdom's shining lamp, and let it burn with steady flame, unceasingly within your heart. Who is that steers your boat across the solid earth? It is your Guru, says Kubir. Meditate on his holy feet. The whole thing. Dive deep. Double more, very more. Amar more. The addressing is most of the saints you see. They sing or construct or tell these songs addressing their own minds. Premana Rama Sukar Premana Manare, all addressing his own mind. Most of the saints you see, the Maharaj just wrote a big text of Samat Ramdas. Beautiful, addressing his own mind. So everything is directing and addressing the mind, you see. Because if mind is in the right path, mind is going on perfectly, everything is going on perfectly. It is mind which binds and it is mind which releases. Mana eva purusham bandhana moksham. Karanam. It is a cause of bondage and release. So, in the song he says, dive deep, O mind, dive deep in the ocean of God's beauty. Because how will you dive deep? Dive deep is told, where is the depth? Where is the surface? Where is the bottom? If the ocean is shown, if you show a river, if you show a tank, sarovar, you can know there is a surface, there is a bottom, there is water is there. Here nothing is known. How to go? Dive within, he says. Dive, I am not able to see anything. Dive, I am not able to see within and without. Nothing I am able to understand. He says, God is there in your heart. When he says in the heart, some understanding is there. And compare it with the stream. In stream, how do you go? Where do you go? To the depths of your own being. How deep? You see, a man is deep sleep. Deep sleep is, even the man's chest is only 9 inches in width and depth. He cannot go more than 4 inches inside. How that deep? Deep sleep is what? Far away from the bodily awareness. And awareness is unaware of the body. That is the depth. So, how much you are unaware of your bodily existence is the depth you are traveling. Is a deep sleep, is far away from the body. Is awareness, his body is not there in his awareness. It's forgotten completely. He is in deep sleep. He cannot understand. And if you tap him, you will not get up. If it is shallow sleep, if you just call his name, immediately he will get up. Or if you tap him, immediately he will get up. Here, deep beat also will not, shout also will not enter. So the deep, now we understand some depth is there which I cannot understand, but there is a depth because I enter into deep sleep and unaware of the external world, unaware of the body. So that depth. Then what attracts me in the world? What attracts? Love attracts, beauty attracts, glory attracts, strength attracts. So many things attract. Can you collectively find a place where all these are together, each in the essence? Taste. You find some beauty in taste. Beautiful coffee. It's beautiful sound. The voice is beautiful. How do we see how the five senses are seeking its own object of perception? In that he selects beauty, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Each one may differ, but all the five senses, mind, intellect, all these together are of the beauty. So that collectively he sees the beauty in an object which is the source of this universe. If the universe is so beautiful, what must be the original from where this beauty has come into picture? So that source, which is the source of all beauty, in its ghana, chit ghana, that ghana, except that nothing else is there. The beauty and beauty alone. All beauty is put together. Beautiful smell, beautiful sight, beautiful taste. All these beautiful things are there in God. Adaram Madhuram. Everything is Madhuram, Sabam Madhuram. That one object is placed in the core of your being and you meditate upon it. The beauty attracts you. All things that is beautiful. There he says, ocean of God's beauty. Where will you die? In the ocean of God's beauty. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.